Morning day students, welcome to biology class. Before entering into the session, let me ask you a few questions. Children, do you eat same kind of food every day? Yes, I don't think so. We eat variety of food items. On your birthday or on festivals, you eat variety of food items. So we will not eat the same kind of food every day. My dear students, I will ask you another simple question. Why should we eat food? Yes, for energy. For playing, for singing, for dancing, for all these activities we need energy. So we have to eat food to get that energy. Now I am teaching, you are watching my lecture and the cameraman is also shooting my video. So all these activities requires energy. So we have to take food. Yes children? Then what are the sources of food? From where do we get food? Yeah? Yes. Now you observe this slide. Yeah. When you see these sources of food, there are plant sources and there are also animal sources of food. From plants, we will get cereals, oils, fruits, vegetables. These are all the sources of food from plants. And we do get food from animals, children. Milk, meat, eggs and many more we will get from animals. Now my question here is, why do we depend on animals for food? Why can't we only depend on plants for food, children? Yes. Why we are depending on animals means, for this growing population, only food from plants is not sufficient. So we have to depend on animals for food and we also should get animal nutrients. So that is the reason we also consume animal food, and today our topic is production of food from animals. Yes. So today our topic is production of food from animals. Yeah. Early man, since long time, early man also tamed different animals for his welfare. He used to depend on animals for food. He used to hunt animals. He used to get something from the animals. He used to use it for transport also. So now also we are depending on animals for food. Let us discuss about animal husbandry. Children, once observe the slide. Yes. So what is animal husbandry? Providing food, shelter and breeding and protection of animals is called as animal husbandry. So in animal husbandry, what we are doing? We are giving food to the animals, we are protecting them, we are also giving shelter, and also we are giving the scope of breeding. What is breeding, children? Yes, mating and production of offsprings in animals is called as breeding. So all these activities are together called as animal husbandry, and in today's session we are going to discuss different types of animal husbandry, that is cattle rearing, poultry, apiculture, fisheries. So today we are going to discuss about animal husbandry, students. Yes, I hope you have understood about this definition of animal husbandry. Now let us look into the next slide. So what is the, children? Cattle rearing. So cattle rearing. So in cattle rearing you can see the pigs, they are eating some food items. So what is cattle first? Cattle are a group of animals like cows, buffaloes, bison, which are reared, which are raised up for milk or meat, and they are also used in farming also. They are also used in agricultural purposes also. So these animals are called as cattle, children, and rearing them is called as cattle. Generally we rear cattle for milk, meat, etc. So dear students, in villages, what they will do? They will appoint a person for rearing cattle. He will take all those cattle with him and he will graze them in the nearby fields. And the villagers will pay him some salary. But nowadays this practice is disappearing. Nowadays large scale production, large scale cattle are reared in sheds. There only the fodder is given. What is that, children? Fodder. What is fodder, children? Yes, fodder is the food which is given to the animals. Generally we give hay, dry grass, green grass and oil seed cakes or groundnut. All these are given as fodder for this cattle, children. So in the sheds they will give all this fodder. But my dear students, in cattle sheds, most of the times they will become unclean because of the remains of dung, urine and many other ways. So what we have to do? So in order to rear cattle, we have to take care of the health of the cattle. We have to make sure that the cattle shed is clean and neat. We should not allow any growth of lice or mites on the skin of the cattle's body, and we have to take care of the health of the cattle too. And my dear students, the cattle also will suffer from many diseases. Gali kuntu. What is that, children? Gali kuntu, that is foot and mouth disease. Foot and mouth disease is a dangerous disease which is partially seen in cows and buffaloes, children. And also in sheep and goats we will see worm infections, that is Naktala Vyadhi, and there are many more parasitic and viral and bacterial infections which are seen in cattle. So we have to take care of the health of this cattle, and we have to consult a veterinary doctor if any problem is there. Who is a veterinary doctor, children? Yes, the doctor who looks after the health of animals is called as veterinary doctor. So this cattle we have to look after their health, because health also we have to give good food, because good food gives good nutritious food given to the cattle, in turn it gives you good milk and good meat, children. Hope you have understood about this cattle rearing. And now let me explain you about milk production. Observe the slide, children. Milk production. Observe the pie chart. From that pie chart, you can simply see from which animals we get milk. From cows, from buffaloes, from sheep, goats, camel. But we generally think that we get most of the milk from buffaloes. But no, we get most of the milk from cows here. From this picture, it is clear we get most of the milk from cows. So generally, among cows, traditional varieties of cows gives around 2 to 5 liters of milk per day. But foreign varieties like in the next slide you can see. So here foreign varieties of cattle, there Jersey is there, Holstein is there. Jersey is an Englander variety and Holstein is a Denmark variety. So they will give around 25 liters of milk per day. And here local varieties of cattle are also present. Red Sindhi, Sahiwal and many more are present. Gir are also many more are present. What is the difference between these foreign varieties and local varieties of cattle? Foreign varieties of cattle gives more milk, but here local varieties of cattle, they are resistant to diseases. Nowadays what they are doing, what farmers are doing is, they are crossbreeding local varieties and foreign varieties to get a crossbreed, which in turn gives a good quality of milk. So there disease resistance is there and good quality of milk is also obtained. So this is about cattle and foreign varieties, local varieties of cattle. Now let me ask you a simple question. Why milk, children? So you know, why milk? There is no need of showing you milk, you know milk. Why we have to drink milk? Yes, milk is an excellent food. Milk is regarded as complete food. It is having essential proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. And you know, the most important minerals are also present like calcium, phosphorus and potassium. Calcium, which is very good for your teeth and bones, is also present in milk. So please children, drink milk and stay healthy. Even our society is also giving you milk or milk products to keep you healthy. So please don't say that I don't like milk from now onwards. Please consume, please drink milk. Yes. Now children, let me explain you a process. In milk packets, have you seen on the back of the milk packets, pasteurization is written. What is pasteurization, children? What? Pasteurization. What is pasteurization? Yes, milk is heated, milk is boiled at 63 degrees Celsius or 145 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes and immediately cooled below 10 degrees Celsius and stored. This is done in milk chilling centers. This process is called as pasteurization because in this process the destructive, disease causing microorganisms are killed in the milk and it is very suitable for us to drink. And the microorganisms which spoil the milk are also killed over here. So this process is most important, which is generally used in milk chilling centers, and my dear students, you can observe it in the back of the milk packet you consume every day. Dear children, who discovered pasteurization? Who invented pasteurization rather? Yes, Louis Pasteur, a famous scientist, invented pasteurization. That is why its name is pasteurization, children. Now, let me tell you about one famous personality. He is Milkman of India. Who is he? Milkman of India. He is Professor Varghese Kurian. He is none other than Professor Varghese Kurian. He is the milkman of India, and he is also called as father of White Revolution. He is called as father of White Revolution. He proposed many innovative activities to increase milk production in our country by introducing hybrid varieties of cows, buffaloes, milk preservation, storage, and many more activities. And my dear students, under the scheme Operation Flood, also there is a great enhancement of milk production in our country. So this is about cattle rearing, milk production, pasteurization, and these all things. So what are the other uses of cattle? Only milk and meat? I don't think so. We get milk and meat. But there are other uses of cattle. The excreta of cattle is used as manure for the fields. And you know, we get the bones of animals are used in fertilizer industry. We get leather from animals, which is used in leather industry. And we get biogas from these animals. Biogas production is there. And medicines also are prepared from many cattle. So these are all the other uses of cattle. And you know, famous Gomutra, Panchagavya, these are also coming from the animals. So there are many more uses of animals. Now let us go to another topic, that is another type of animal husbandry, poultry. Poultry. What is poultry? You can see on the slide. Production and rearing of hens on a large scale is called as poultry. So generally hens are reared for their eggs and meat. And you know children, the litter of hens is also used as manure in the fields. So in poultry industry, generally there are two types of forms. You can see in the picture, there are two types of forms. They are broiler and layers. Layers, broilers. Why layers are reared? Layers are reared for their eggs, whereas broilers are reared for their meat. So generally poultry farms are two types. One is layer and the other one is broiler. Layers are reared for eggs and broilers are reared for their meat. And my dear students, these eggs are an excellent source. You can see the egg. Yes, these eggs are excellent source of protein. And they are having selenium, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, zinc, iron, copper, and many more. So if you consume egg every day, you will also stay healthy. Here there is a quotation which is given by NECC. NECC. My dear children, what is the full form of NECC? National Egg Coordination Committee. So there is a slogan given by NECC that if you eat like daily, you will stay healthy. So my dear students, I request you all to consume egg. Even our society and government is also giving eggs in the midday meals and all the different schemes. Now, yes. So meat, we do get meat. You love chicken, I know very well. Chicken is also a good source of protein. And my dear students, this hens, this poultry also will suffer from some diseases. They will suffer from fall cholera, colibacillosis, and many more diseases. So we have to take care of the health of the hens also in this poultry. And we have to give them nutritious food. Nutritious food. In turn, they will give us nutritious eggs and nutritious meat. And my dear students, I hope you have understood about this poultry, layers, broilers, and all these eggs and importance of eggs. Now let us observe the next slide. Yes, you can observe the slide. There are two types of hatching. What is hatching actually? What is hatching? Hatching. So, production of eggs, production of chicks from eggs is called as hatching. We get chicks from eggs, that process is called as hatching. So, in order to hatch the eggs, there is a specific temperature required for hatching of eggs. Here, what the hen is doing? The broody hen is placed on eggs. So with that warmth or with that temperature, from the eggs, chicks will be coming outside. Whereas that is called as natural hatching. And in the other side of the picture, there is artificial hatching, where incubators, machines are used. There, many eggs are hatched at a time because the optimum temperature is given by that instrument, that is incubator, that is artificial hatching. So this is about poultry. And there are many other local varieties of hen are there. Asil, Kadaknath, Chittagong, these are all the local varieties of hen. And there are foreign varieties such as White Plymouth, New Hampshire, Red Horn, Anoka. These are all foreign varieties of hen. So this is about poultry. Now let us go into another topic, that is apiculture. Apiculture. What is apiculture? Yes, culturing of honeybees. Apis. Apis means it is a genus name of honeybees. Culturing of them for their what is it, honey, and for many other products is called as a apiculture. So honey is considered as a most nutritious food. It is working as an antiseptic, and it is used in medicines and many more. So honey is produced from honey bees. You can see in the picture there is a honeybee hive. Honeybee hive. So honeybees are generally social insects, children. They live in colonies like ants. For example, if we disturb the colony of a honeybee, if one is disturbed, all the others will surely attack us. They are actually social insects, and they are also best pollinators of the crops. But nowadays what's happening is farmers are using excess insecticides. So because of that, these honeybees are being in a danger of being extinct. So if these honeybees will be extinct, what will happen, children? We may not get any honey from the animals. So we have to decrease the use of these all insecticides. My dear students, in the slide you can see there are three types of bees in a beehive colony. Three types of bees. In a beehive there are three types of bees. One is queen, worker, and the third one is a drone. My dear student, queen. There is only one queen in the colony. Its main purpose is to lay eggs. It lays eggs around 800 to 1200 eggs per day, and its lifespan is around 2 to 3 years, children. Whereas this worker is a sterile female. What is a sterile female? So it is not capable to produce. It is not capable of reproduction. That is called a sterile female. Its lifespan is around 5 to 6 weeks. And its work is performing outdoor duties like collection of nectar and pollen, and indoor duties like taking care of the little honey bees is the duties of this worker. And coming to drone, this is a male, lazy male. So lazy male of the colony is drone. It does not do any work. It is only involved in mating. It is only involved in reproduction with the queen. So these are all the three types of honeybees in a beehive. My dear students, artificially nowadays, large-scale production of honey is done by using artificial beehives, children. So a beekeeper has to follow many techniques, many management techniques to get good quality of honey. Because you know, many predators and pests attack these honeybee hives. So wasps, moths, dragonflies, king crow, and many more will attack these honeybee hives. So a beekeeper should follow proper management techniques to get good yield of honey, children. So this is about apiculture. And my dear students, honey and all the other uses are also given. And there are many extra products which are prepared, which are produced in apiculture, such as bee wax. Bee wax. So the bee wax which is produced from this honeybee hives is used in the preparation of nail polishes, creams, and many candles preparation also. This bee wax is used. And bee venom, the poison of bee venom, the poison of bee is used in homeopathic treatment. That apis tincture, which is produced from bee venom. Apis tincture, which is produced from bee venom, is used in that homeopathic treatment. So this is about apiculture. Now let us see the another slide and discuss about fisheries. Did you start? Yeah, children, observe this slide, fisheries. So fish is also an excellent source of protein, children. It is having essential fats like omega fatty acids, and it is having various minerals like calcium, iodine, and it is also rich in vitamin D. My dear students, these fishes are also reared for their fish meat. My dear students, you see that there are two types of fishing over there in the PPT, in the slide. One is traditional fishing and the other one is mechanized fishing. Traditionally, fishermen used to catch fishes by using drag nets and other nets, and they are using arrows, etc. But nowadays, mechanized fishing is done. Mechanized fishing, what is mechanized fishing? Fishermen catch tons of fish by using these machines. So what happens? This mechanized fishing, we are catching tons of fish every day. What happens if this mechanized fishing continues for a long time? There will be no fish in the sea or ocean or river or lake or whatever. So we have to control these mechanized fishes. And nowadays current is also used to catch the fishes. Dear students, the fisheries, generally there are two types. One is fisheries are two types. One is marine fishery and the other one is inland fisheries. What is marine fisheries? The word itself suggests marine. So sea or ocean water. So the rearing of fish in sea and ocean water is called as marine fisheries. And the examples of these marine fisheries are sardine, mackerel, tuna, ribbonfish, catfish, and many more fishes are examples of these marine fisheries. And these are of having a high economic value and are rich sources of all the vitamins and proteins and nutrients. And my dear students, inland fisheries. What is inland? Here, rearing of fishes in fresh water. Rearing of fishes in fresh water, such as rivers, reservoirs, ponds, etc. is called as inland fisheries. There are many examples of inland fisheries such as rohu, katla, katrana. So these are all the inland fishes examples. So basically there are two types of fisheries, marine fisheries and inland fisheries. So these are all very good sources of all the nutrients. And fishes, children, as fishes are highly perishable, they will spoil very fast. So what we have to do? Yes, there are many methods of preservation of fish. So in your houses, your mom might have made a pickle of fish. So pickling is one method of preservation. Drying is one method of preservation. Smoking, pit curing, salting, all these methods are used to preserve all these fishes. So fishing is also an important animal type of animal husbandry. So which gives us a lot of income, children. Hope you have understood about fisheries. Now let us go to the next slide. Summary. So far we have learnt about cattle rearing, poultry, apiculture and fisheries. So cattle rearing, we rear cattle for milk, meat and many other products. And coming to poultry, we rear hens for their meat and eggs. Coming to apiculture, we rear or we culture honeybees for their honey and other products. And the last but not the least, fish farming or fisheries, we rear many types of fishes for their meat and many more products. Don't think, children, these are only the types of animal husbandry.